Hello, welcome back everyone, this is Casmanage. Welcome back to this Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes Blue Lion Root playthrough. Alright. We should be able to finish chapter 10 if we don't have any paradox, which I'm pretty sure we'll have at least one. We recruited enough characters and we are farther along in the store, in the game. Like, we should have like at least one paradox every chapter. But who knows? Maybe we won't have one. Alright, we got a bunch of support if I'm not mistaken. Right, we got a bunch of supports. Alright, let's watch some supports before we go any further. You have one with Shaz. You have anyone with you only have one with Shaz. We're gonna save the Shaz ones for later. Yuri and Dimitri, this should be interesting.
You seem to be staring at me, Yuri. What's wrong?
Just thinking how odd it is that you've grown so accustomed to a town like this.
Well, I like this place, and its people. There may be a few vagabonds in the dark around these. That just shows how accepting everyone is. They all greet me with smiles, despite my being a complete stranger to them.
Oh, they'd change their tune pretty quickly if they knew you were the king. Anyway, have you enjoyed your little tour of this garbage heap? Did you get a good look at the town through my eyes or whatever it is you wanted?
Yes, and it's also got me thinking about how best to help those of more meager standing. Originally, I thought that establishing medical facilities or investing in the church were the best pathways to this cause. But after seeing the people here, I realized they are not indigents standing around with open hands awaiting salvation.
I'd love to unpack your definition of indigent, but yes, they certainly don't take things lying down.
Maybe it's idealistic, but I think regents should rule in a way that not just nobles, but everyone can see as reasonable. But to accomplish that, a ruler must take the opportunity to truly listen to the people. Of course, I can't go around visiting every burg and hamlet personally. I realize this. But I still feel this is the key to true reform.
Well, good on you if you actually managed to accomplish that. But it isn't going to be easy. First, you have to give the poor a minimum level of education. Now, of course, they're already fully capable of telling you when they're hungry or if taxes are too high. But they'll need education to understand the policies and laws established by their lords and hold any kind of thoughtful opinion on them.
Education, you say? Yes, that makes a great deal of sense.
Problem is, people aren't in the mood to learn anything when they don't know where their next meal is coming from or where they'll sleep that night.
Right. Improving quality of life is first and foremost. Education can be built upon it. Sadly, none of this will be cheap. And the current war is doing a fine job of draining our coffers. Which means I need to end it as soon as possible.
So the main problem comes down to money, huh? In that case, why not make use of us? If you need funds, I can introduce you to a wealthy merchant for free. And if you need to get some dirty work done, I can lend you a few of my men. All we need in exchange is for you to provide us a little bit of support.
I'll not permit you to work evil in my name. And besides which, tales of how you and your band have eaten lords out of house and home are legend.
But you're a different matter entirely, Your Majesty. If we join forces, my dream is sure to be realized. I swear to never allow you to fall victim to any vile practices. You have my honest word on that.
And what is this dream of yours?
I'll tell you about it in due time. But for now, Your Majesty, do you accept my proposal?
I will consider it. After spending time together, I've come to want to trust you.
I promise it'll be the best decision you ever make. But until then, I'll patiently await your reply.
Alright, I believe, yeah, it only goes to B for Yuri and Dimitri. Ignaz, who do you have support with? Annette. I should watch that after we eat the meals.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Alright, who do we have here? Okay. You know what? Do Dimitri and Bernadette. They have a support together for some weird reason. Alright, only a nice.
The flavor's not really there.
Yeah, well, you know.
There are few things more extravagant than a home-cooked meal.
This is the best! Let's eat!
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Ignaz, who do you need support with Sylvain, which is absolutely what I'm gonna do. Oh, perfect, let's go.
Hey, this is great.
This is one of my favorites. Thank you. This really makes my day. Hold on. How'd you know this was my favorite? Thank you.
Alright, who's next?
Hunger is the true enemy.
Awakening Gauge, feel much faster. Marianne, who do you have support with? Bernadette and Yuri. Catherine, you have support with the Doom, but you guys are done. Alright, okay. Who wants to eat here? Hold on. I don't know who I should take. Does Flame or Status have any support? I mean, like, if nobody has... If I can't get a support up, I might as well just skip this one. Catherine, do you have any support with anybody other than the Doom? No, you don't. You do have one with Shamir, but Shamir doesn't want to eat that, so... That doesn't really help. You have one with Yuri.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Awakening Gauge feels faster. I mean, like, it's not really... I don't really need it. So, Lawrence only has one, which Annette, which I'm already done, which... Marianne has it, which... Ingrid, Bernadette, and Yuri. Alright, you know what? We're gonna skip this one for now. Fish sandwich. Yuri has one which Ash, Sylvain, Marianne, and Sedith. Sure, Ash. Yeah. There we go. Only a nice, huh?
The flavor's not really...
How'd you know I love this stuff? It must be more clever than I thought.
Oh, thanks. Did you know this was one of my favorites?
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Alright, who's next? Awakening Gauge, start of the battle. Anything we can do here? Balthus doesn't have support with anyone. He has one with Shamir, but I'm pretty sure I already did that. On the... Okay. Raphael and Felix. There we go. That should do. Give me a perfect. Ah, only a nice.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Wow, that hit the spot. I'm so glad we're friends.
Huh. You made this? Pretty good.
Alright, not having a great cooking session. But that's fine. Let's watch a support and then do 2 chores. Who do I want? Catherine, Yuri. Who do you have? Yuri has one with me. And that's it. Ignaz, you have one with me, right? No, you have one with Annette. Do that.
Sorry about earlier, Ignaz. It wasn't much help at all.
No, it's fine. You actually did a lot. If anything, your stories of Gustav just helped to confirm what I was thinking.
That you're not cut out to be a knight? Is that what you were going to say?
Exactly. You're pretty sharp, Annette.
Well, since I'm the one that brought on this misunderstanding, I'd better clear it up.
What misunderstanding?
Look, my father is clearly an incredible knight, and everyone knows it. But if everyone was a knight just like him, we'd still end up losing every war we fought. Don't let looks fool you. He's sloppy when it comes to taking care of himself. Also, he can be stubborn as a mule, and he's a complete worrywart to boot.
But he's maybe the best fighter in the land. And isn't that what a knight's job entails?
Not necessarily. The thing is, there are all kinds of different people who report to my father. And most are excellent fighters, sure. But then there are others who can barely even ride a horse. Yet my father relies on them all the same.
But how can he rely on a knight who can't fight?
Because they have other skills. For example, a handful of his reports know absolutely everything about cooking and ingredients. Imagine they're under attack and rations are running low. Those people tell the others what ingredients to gather and use them to make food, which allows everyone to fight another day.
Which is how they gain his trust.
Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, and it's a commanding officer's job to know what those are and give orders accordingly. And sure, all of this comes secondhand from my father, but I also know it's true. So, I don't think there's any reason for you to be so pessimistic. Charging directly into the gut of the enemy's main force isn't the only way for a knight to be useful.
So, you really think I'm still helping in some way?
Absolutely. Maybe it's your skill in painting, or your knowledge about works of art, or how carefully you always look at your surroundings. You have a lot of strengths, and it would be a real pity to bury them all under an avalanche of, "I'm not cut out for this kind of thing."
You know what? You're right. There are all kinds of different people in our army. And in that case, I think I'll keep trying to be a better knight.
I'm so glad to hear that. This was really weighing on me, so I couldn't just let it go. And hey, you know how I always make a mess of things the second I lose my focus? Well, I used to get really worried about that for the same reason as you. I thought I was holding everyone back.
Really? But you help us all the time, Annette. I mean, if not for you cheering me up, I probably would have resigned from my knighthood.
Oh, that makes me so happy, Ignaz. I'm really glad I could help. I know we both have our own sets of worries to deal with, but we'll just keep working hard together.
And I know I can work harder if I'm with you.
Alright. Raphael, who you have support with? Only me. Alright. Let's do 2 chores and watch another support. Then I think we should be able to start fighting some stuff. Alright, here we go. Go Ash and Yuri. Get them to support level 8.
Counting on you both. Come on, we'll do it together.
Right. Let's get this out of the way.
Alright.
We all must do our fair share.
Pretty sure that should have gotten them to support A, right? Okay, yeah, that got... Ooh. Alright, that was pretty good. Let's see. Who else? Shamir only has one which... Shamir has one which Happy and Ash. Yeah, alright, hold on. Ignatz and Sylvain. Yeah, do that. Give me a perfect.
Counting on you both. All right, let's give it our best. Sure.
Give me a perfect. Give me a perfect. Alright, another great. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it.
We all must do our fair share.
Dude, finish the Doom support. Sure.
Did you, sir? We'd like to hear your opinion on the matter we discussed earlier. Regarding Count Karen, as I discussed with Gustav,
Looks like things are finally changing to do. They've really started warming up to you, huh?
they have. That soldier I was speaking to lost his mother in Dusker. She was a knight of the kingdom. Naturally, his feelings toward me were complicated. We argued many times.
You arguing? Can't imagine what that looks like.
I thought it better than just letting him hurl abuse at me. Such a reaction was surprising for me as well. But now we have fought together, worried together, faced death together. I have shown him what I'm capable of, and he has come to trust me in turn.
Nice. Sounds like you really earned his respect then. Congrats, Dedu.
Strange. Why are you so happy for me?
Explain why.
Because we're friends. And friends are happy for each other when good stuff happens to them.
Are they?
Anyway, now you've just got to keep it going and get even more people to trust you. Same goes for me. And Dimitri while we're at it.
You're right.
In the meantime, I'm gonna keep winning battles until I prove myself to you once and for all. So make sure you keep an eye on me out there, Dedu, because I'm gonna be the most valuable fighter we've got. What? What's so funny?
Nothing. I look forward to your performance. But you already have my trust, no matter your origin or identity.
Really? You never know when I might betray you and turn my sword on Dimitri, though. Not to mention this weird power I have. Can you seriously say you trust me with that in mind?
Your power is concerning, but it does not define you. I'm sure you would not so easily betray His Majesty or myself. But know that if you do, I will cut you down without hesitation. That's who I am. You must understand by now.
Weird way to tell me you trust me, but it's got Dedu written all over it. I'm honored.
Alright. We got so many support to watch. Alright, new paralog. Nope, Riders from the North. What is this? Okay, these three. Hold on. I think I don't need to power up Rodrigue. I can just have Rodrigue. No, because if I don't power him up, he's gonna stay level 1. If the mission starts with the, starts in a way where he just, like, you have to rescue him. If he's level 1, he's gonna die, like, really fast. And I'm pretty sure that's what the mission is gonna be, like, to rescue this dude. So I probably should level him up a little bit. Yeah, he's only level 1. He does have like battalions, relic stuff set up. But yeah, hold on. What do you do? Strike with the right timing to greatly increase his damage, attack range, and knockback rate. Yeah, alright. When HP is 50% lower, nullify critical hits and status effect, and prevents knockback while attacking. Alright. Prevents damage from terrain. Yeah, alright. Well. Yeah. We gotta go power Rodrigue up. Level 35 should work.
My conviction is unshakable.
You have the same stats on attack, strength, and magic? Alright.
Proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Riders from the north. Alright. Raiders, not riders, raiders.
There may not be snow here, but the wind still settles right in your bones.
Make sure to stay warm, all right? It's often coldest in places without snow.
Apologies for tracking you so far north, and then saddling you with reconnaissance duties. Still, how are things looking?
Thought for sure we'd see signs of the enemy by now, but I've got nothing. You really think those Srang folks are coming over these mountains? Seems like a pretty risky plan.
Oh, they will come. It's in their nature. And if I know their leader, this will be a much larger raid than normal.
That's about the string leader.
This leader sounds like a big deal.
Yes, he's quite well versed in Fodlan's culture and military strategy alike. After he was surrendered to Margrave Gautier as a prisoner of war, he was held here for some time. The Margrave lost his wife to the Srang offensive, and I know he harbored many ill feelings towards their people. But he also hoped to improve relations between the two peoples, and thusly treated his prisoner well, teaching him our language and customs. Sadly, the prisoner did not appreciate the effort. He fled Margrave Gautier at his first opportunity and scurried back home.
But if Srang offered him as a hostage, why would they welcome him back?
It's all a bit muddled and unclear. Father dispatched men to find out the truth of the matter, but everyone feigned ignorance.
Still, he now leads the Srang forces, which means they must have at least some respect for the man. Doubtless, they were pleased when he walked in the door with inside knowledge of Fodlan practically oozing from his pores.
You've got one interesting neighbor, I'll give you that. Things are tougher in the north than I thought.
I'm glad you've come to understand our situation, at least in some small part.
Our preparations are complete, Father. Perhaps it's time we gather the generals?
Yes. Once everyone is here, we'll depart for the Ruska Mountains and take shelter at the stronghold in the foothills.
That stronghold again? We're practically retracing the entire northern campaign at this point.
Yes, that is where hostilities began, isn't it? Your Majesty, House Gautier should have been able to handle this situation ourselves. Pray forgive me for dragging you into it.
Not at all. Gautier and Feldarius have long been allies in the fight against the forces of Srang. It is only right that the leader of House Blathed should come to your aid in a time of such crisis. I'll be counting on you and Sylvain as well.
Show
Don't
confidence.
worry, we'll send these folks packing.
Great. In that case, maybe I'll kick back and let you do all of them. Kidding. Kidding. Of course, I'll give this everything I have. Well, except my life. I'll be keeping that.
I'll do my best as well, Margrave. Though, having ceded the Feldarius title to my son, I fear I'm not but a common military man now.
Why isn't Felix here?
False modesty ill suits you, Rodrigue. Now let's all go out there and make our king proud.
Where's Felix? Okay.